I was about to head out from our old house after doing some adjustments when suddenly, before the door was locked, I've misplaced my keys somewhere in the spotless house. And without my keys, I couldn't be able to get anywhere, not even with my car. So on my way back, trying to look for it. At the first bedroom, nothing here, if I'm just standing right in front of the door. And the second room, not here either. And I do suppose the first bathroom, nothing. And then went to the upstairs master room and its bathroom. Through the kitchen to the basement to the laundry room, and finally the porch. After a long search, no luck, and I'm still searched out. Nothing found other than throwing rain with thunder of frustration. However, speaking of throwing things out of nowhere, I just found out exactly where I've accidentally threw my keys at. I just need to retrace my steps.
To Roberto Firmino, who's through that flimsy challenge of Manolas. Here's Mo Salah, he's in, a little delicate one, oh yes, he is on fire, it's another super goal for Mo Salah.
And right after not remembering how I accidentally threw it through and underneath the baseball heater in the living room, but I did. It's a good thing I finally found it. And just to imagine how hard it is to not remember where I misplaced my own belongings, such as my keys, somewhere in these empty rooms. I mean, it gets so frustrating that when you lose something that's so important to you, you couldn't help figuring out how to get the same exact item, and wondering what if I ever get to lose it again. Which comes to an idea. No, actually, that's my phone call, and my parents are waiting for me to get grounded for a month. Which is why I've bought not only this little nugget, not even a coin, not even a giant pill, but an Apple AirTag. The idea of not just contemptible for everyone, but the most reliable tracking device Apple has ever created. And today, I'm going to demonstrate the idea of not losing your belongings so easily. Now, despite the brand itself, I'm an Apple guy, as well as owning a few Apple products, like for instance, having an iPhone 11 Pro Max without even being able to trade into another upcoming iPhone, and even the Apple Watch Series 8, which I have reviewed back then. Make sure you check it out while playing, or the link in the description. And the first gen 13-inch MacBook Air in repair, which you'd find very confusing, because it's not a repair, it's a demo of solving the blackout laptop. But to return the favor, I've decided to buy the parts to repair with and get to fixing.
Oh my god, what am I even doing?
I'm not besides all products either way, whether it works or not. I would go with new products rather than they were done with new technology upgrades or not. And besides refurbished or renewed, that has nothing to do with that. And this piece of an item finder could be the key, or as in key finder, because this is provided for the key of developing slower minds to the fullest. Differently speaking, it's just the fastest method of retracing your steps of your last item. Now, when you think about Tile or SmartTag from Samsung, they're both meant for key finding only, and sometimes not for everything else. But the concept in between these brands, you cannot always have a perfect key finder with longer distance range and with a reliability. But with Apple AirTag, yes, shorter distance, shorter than Tile, but absolutely reliable in the way of its connection with a handheld Apple device, which we'll get to in a moment. And along with that, I will shortly review the Apple Item Finder for your convenience. And you might be familiar with it and its mechanism, but I thought I'd rather go over it again for you anyway, as it may turn yourself around for a little longer. So let's get started. Now I'm unboxing the product. Let me add up that there are two packaging options on AirTags. One with the one tag only pack for $29 and the 4 tag pack for $99. which is a great retail deal that Apple offered and will never stop. I was planning to get the 4-pack anyway, until I decided to take it slow and recommend the 1 tag only to test it out first. And there it is, your very own true key finder as recommended, which I'll get to at the end of this video. But let's start with the appearance as I show you a piece of plastic material between the cap and the battery, inside which I'll get to in a moment. But it's just a method to prevention from functioning, like nothing's touching each other. So from here, you just pull the plastic material and let it function. As the AirTag startup sound is played out loud. Now, not only the cap is made out of stainless steel, as everything else is labeled, well, so-called plastic. It is designed by Apple in a durable way, and the size of it is considered bigger than a penny, a little bigger than a nickel, even bigger than a dime, a city bus token, then the Turkish 10 kuruş coin, also even bigger than a dime. Then the tag cover is a size as equal as a quarter, and then entirely a bit smaller than a 50 cent. And I know a thing or two of an iconic hip-hop artist if I ever see one. Otherwise, let this track keep spinning. And I'm only kidding, it's just a quarter. All because I couldn't be able to locate the actual $50 coin. Apparently, the entire tag is equal to the size of a checker piece, but a bit thinner than usual. The axis of this material is equipped with a small piece of a battery, which is inside the tag. With approach, I simply twist this top cover. And out goes the CR2032 version battery, which is pretty much equipped in weight scales. That's how it becomes smaller and very capable to use. But needless to say, I'll firstly show you how to connect it to assure connectivity in between, and then how to wirelessly find your item based on the tag to guide you and track on where your item is actually located. It's pretty simple. With the tag fully operated, merge it closely to your Apple device, and not an Android, sorry. As you'll see a pop-up sequence coming from the bottom of the screen, then you'll tap Connect. Next, name your AirTag from the options of what item you determine to track it as. Or it could be anything besides these options when you choose Other all the way down to the bottom, and then name it whatever you want to be named as. And that's it. Just let it finalize the process and your AirTag is connected and ready, and it's processed on the Find My app located at the item section, so that you can be able to control on where to find your items easily. Now let's get on with it. But before I do that, can I also just say that there are numerous of accessories that can hold the AirTag for its item usage purposes? Well, sure I can. And one of them I went for is the fully covered key holder that I've got online, and for protective reasons. And I don't think there's any need for a fully covered, except only when I say so. And with that equipped, I'm really ready to test it out. And by really, let's just say I purposely lost it, as I accidentally dropped it somewhere on the bed. Protecting, I knew I put it there.
Oh no! Where is it? What happened to it? Where actually is it? Oh dear, no, God.
And with no idea of where I actually left it, I've launched the Apple device to simulate the tracking method on the missing item to locate. Once I'm in the action menu, there are two options. One, if you like to become challenging, is to press play sound for the device to bring attention as it beeps. The closer you are hearing the signal of the beeping sound, the easier chances you'll be able to locate your item. No question about it. And there it is, I found it. Or if you find it hard to find it, perhaps the opposite of it. The other option is to let the tracking do its job by pressing Find and let the iPhone provide signal to refresh the AirTag's connection and know the exact location of the item. Now that you're connected, It will guide you with directions on where to go, followed by the arrow and the number of feet on how close you are. Follow the direction to its position as the measurement decreases. Once you're closing in, you'll be able to retrieve the lost item. And that's it. No more retracing your steps every time you lose something so important. You can do this every time and any time, followed by 2 options. Play sound. Find. Play sound. Find.
Oh, chocolate. Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Play sound. Fine.
Huh?
Play sound. Find.
Oh, whoa, how did it get in here? Hope no one didn't start the washer yet.
Play sound. Find. This should be the perfect pace for me, if it went close to me and not being located yet. So let's boost it up a little bit.
What are you doing? Okay. No, wait, no!
Unlikely. And I can't tell whether it's really accurate or it's just too dangerous to get ticks. That's much better. And there you have it. That's pretty much I can talk about on the Apple AirTag. And honestly, this could be the most recommended item finders anyone can rely on. And it can be placed anywhere you desire. It could be your keys. It could be your wallet. It could be hidden in your car for robbery reasons, just not anyone else's.
Do is twist, release. There.
No more blaming this time.
What if they ever find me and where I am before I even turn it off? Your backpack, your luggage, or your purse. Just try not to be shown as if you're about to rob someone else's purse. The could be another catch that someday in the future, when you finish using trackers like this, you might consider not using it after because you might have known enough of how to locate your items on your own. But if it's still usually meant for other reasons, it has to be for memory losses and time-consuming matter. And this may be the device for you that could change the world forever. Not only AirTag you would get along with, it could be any other brand that has the key finders that fit your mind skills and reliability. But like I said, the Apple AirTag is recommended just for you, and you could get them in an affordable price, whether it's just one tag or the quad kit. It is the Apple Tag itself. And now, I can feel free to not have any more worries at all when I also realized that I've been mistakenly locked out of my house on my way back to the car.
No, 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 no.
Another problem, another device, and I couldn't get the E-key. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this.